Welcome to In the Art Lab, episode 11. In this episode, we have our AP Art and Design students. They completed their 5th sustained investigation. We decided to do things a little bit differently this time. We had them do their blog first and their reflection with their video before we actually did a critique as a whole group. We had some scheduling things kind of caused us to flip some stuff around. So students were allowed to use a filter on Snapchat or whatever app they choose and reflect on their project and share that out. It's amazing to see the amazing things that they're putting together and watch their growth over time and hear them talk about their artwork. I absolutely love it. That's why I do what I do, and I really hope you enjoy hearing from them and what they do. As always, thank you so much for watching.
Okay, this is my 5th sustained investigation. I guess the lines went well, the white lines, they look pretty nice. And how did you struggle with? I struggle with the gouache. It's still, like, the pencil still peeks out even through, I put a layer of gouache over it. And there was no critique, and overall my process was I just want to do something colorful and something that looks like contrast the whole thing. So yeah, this is mine. Thank you for watching my tape.
This is my sustained investigation number 5. And what went well was I feel like the ombre in the background turned out really well in contrast with the little lines around it. And then what did I struggle with? I wasn't really sure how to add the shadows, but I found a little brush thing that... Why are y'all looking at me?
Because you're talking. You're the only one talking. How many are you making?
But I figured out like a brush to use to add highlights and shadows. I feel like my progress is pretty good because how is my progress good?
I don't know. It's simplistic, unlike yours.
Simplistic?
That's a word.
No, it's not.
Simplistic, not simplistic.
I really like how my recent stuff has been turning out because like I've been doing more digital stuff recently, and I'm expanding my art knowledge. All done.
My name is Sarah. For my project this time, I decided to do something with picture and drawing on top, but more digital, so I didn't print it. I haven't had it printed yet, but I used flowers, water, and milk for this. The topic of my sustained investigation is the process of healing. So this stage is supposed to be about kind of like drowning, but coming out of it. So that's why I added the flowers in. And yep. Also, to do this, I used a external flash, and then when I edited it, I added in more blue tones, and then around the actual border, I actually added in like artificial like light flares, but I made them blue instead of yellow, so it has more of a blue tone while the flowers are red, just to contrast.
Alright, so here's my sustained investigation number 3. Basically, what it is a representation on what pollution is doing. You can see that because it's a nuclear power plant, and then it's got little skulls coming out of it. I decided to do something different, and I did Photoshop this time because all my other ones have been mixed media, so I was like, let's try something new. Yeah. I don't know. I thought it went pretty well because I have lots of experience with Photoshop, and I didn't really struggle with any of the Photoshop stuff. it was a pretty easy project. I just kind of threw it together, to be honest, because I didn't know what to do. I definitely struggled with coming up with an idea for this sustained investigation because I have a lot of things I want to do. It's just I don't know how exactly I want to compose them. So, yeah. We haven't done the critique yet, so I don't really know how that changes my feelings about it. But I personally don't really like it. I feel like it's too easy and I have a higher skill level than what I put out. But, you know, I definitely feel like with my overall process for my sustained investigation that I'm struggling hardcore, and I probably should have gone with something different than human impact on the environment because I'm already running out of ideas and how to go about doing them. Because, like, I have a lot of ideas, I just don't know how to execute them properly to make them look decently. Or to make them look decent. But, yeah, so there's that. Hope y'all have a great day.
Okay, so here's my sustained investigation, walking in the hallway and filming this. So it's this picture of a man and he's like drowning and stuff. And, he's needs some water here. Just trying to convey the feeling of being overwhelmed, I guess. And, yeah. I like that I was able to do it in a 20-minute time period, which was nice. And, I don't know, it's easy to do. Haven't been critiqued yet, so have to wait to figure out how that goes. Yeah.
Hi. So this is my sustained investigation. My topic is mentality, so it's what's going on in my head, but I put it into art and make it open for interpretation for everyone around me. So I did based around what I like to do, which is circus arts, and I just kind of added me into it because this is supposed to represent how I perceive the world and like what I see around me. So I took like muscle tissue, made it to an aerial silk. I have like skeleton aerialists, and this is my purple monster. His name is Timothy V, because why not? Then I have a mermaid here on static trapeze. I have a colorful background and balloons made out of eyeballs because I didn't want to just leave it there. So
This is my sustained investigation numero 5. What went well, you might ask? I really like the way that I used the colored pencils for the eyeball. Thanks, Ross, for knocking my camera down. The colored pencils for the eyeball. And, how did the critique... Okay, the critique changed the way I feel. By realizing that I need to spend more time on this and not procrastinate and do it the last minute, like I always do. Okay, so I struggled with the eyelashes because I'm really bad at doing eyelashes, and they look really stick-like. How is your overall progress? Okay, so my progress is going well, but this is kind of a down. Yeah.
Okay.
Main investigation topic is the 1900s, and I chose to do a piece on the 1950s, and I used a poodle skirt with a polka dot background, and I added a heel because fun. Yeah.
Okay, so this is my sustained investigation. I think that the background turned out, actually, it's probably my favorite part. It turned out pretty cool. I think I struggled with, like, I don't know. I wish there was more just in general. I think the critique made me just feel like I wish this had more and like had something on the outside, just to emphasize it a little bit behind the background. I think my process and like growth with my sustained investigation is going well because I suck at art, and I think I'm just learning what works best for me and what I like creating. So
This is my project. It's about body dysmorphia because my concentration is about mental health.
Stop. Mine's about how reality is fragile. You know how like people like die when they overdose and stuff? Yeah. How it's fragile.
Fragile.
Hannah's phone's gone.
She's writing them on the board.
What went well?
Stink.
I have my handwriting so bad.
I think the whole aesthetic of the thing's cool because you know it's like vintage,
He
but
just
like
tooted.
yeah.
Keep going.
But I don't think I did. It was hard to take the picture like itself with the timer and stuff, and yeah. What's the other questions?
What did you struggle with?
The next one. I already did that one.
I'm gonna do another
She wants us to make.
I think this is going well compared to my other investigations because like the meaning behind it is really strong and it goes well with it.
This is the reflection for my sustained investigation number 5. I did it with colored pencils, and something that went well was the topic of choice, which was following your instincts. I struggled with figuring out a pose for my person to do that would kind of reflect what following your instincts would mean. Overall process-wise, I had a fun time doing this piece. It really made me think about how you're doing good whenever you follow your instincts, and doing the right thing is always important. That's how it relates to my sustained investigation topic, and that is all.
We hope you enjoyed taking a look at everything they made and hearing each of the students/artists talk about their own artwork. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and seeing us grow. Hope you and everyone else have a wonderful day.
So my project is based off of my last one, and it's about a kid killing himself, and my state investigation is about high school emotions, and this is what he was going through. He would hurt himself, and the dark monster would tell him bad negative things.